She's back. She's back. Anyways, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel, SHUGAS. My name is Nomsa. This is my YouTube channel where I speak about all things books, DIY, and lifestyle. If that is your kind of jam, please do hit that subscribe button. We're so close to 700 subscribers, so I would really appreciate your support. And don't forget to hit that little bell to get notified every single time your homegirl post a video. Today I'm just going to be doing a 3-in-1. I'm going to be doing my birthday haul. I'm going to be doing my TBR for June, and then I'm going to be doing my May wrap up. So let's just start with wrapping things up. So in May I read two books. Two books that I did finish in May is Queenie by Candace Carty-Williams and Collective Amnesia by Kollega Potuma. Let me start with Kollega. This collection, guys, I fell in love with poetry again. Like, it made me miss reading poetry. I know that people always find it weird when it comes to reading poetry because they just like, is there like a criteria? Is there a way to read poetry? But for me, it was such like a smooth thing to do. Like, it felt like breathing. It felt like walking. It just felt so easy. In one poem, she speaks about how, when, the street lights turns on, when the street lights are on, you know that it's time to go home. You know. She speaks about like the black childhood joy. She speaks about how, black text is always staring you in the eye as a person, especially because many of us in our generation, more especially, are the first people to go to varsity, are the first people to get good jobs, are the first people to do a lot of things in Makaya. And, she speaks about that, how, so many people in this generation are the first to do a lot of things and the difficulties of that. She speaks about how parents are so proud of their children when they go abroad, you speak to endless of relatives. Talking about that, she touches on, like queer women and how they are treated, and she speaks about queer people in the religious space. She speaks about how they are treated in churches. I don't know, I just loved everything about this collection, and I'm really looking forward to reading her new book. I think it was released in April, if I'm not mistaken. Amnesia by Kollega Potuma. I think everyone should get it, and yeah, y'all should read it. There is no criteria on how to read poetry. Just pick it up and read, okay? Cool. And we have Troublesome Queenie by Candace Carty-Williams. This book had a lot of potential to be a good 4.5 star for me. At the beginning of this book, Queenie is at a hospital with her aunts, and she's just going for like a checkup and stuff like that, and then she finds something that happened to her that she can't change, but it kind of like, I don't want to say rocks her world, but it's something that she just sweeps under the rug. It's something that she fails to be super aware that it happened to her. She just kind of like, oh, okay, that happened. And then she kind of just like moves on. She's on a break with her boyfriend, Tom. But obviously Tom is just like thinking that this is a breakup, whereas Queenie believes that, they still have a chance to get back together and make things right. What I got from this book is that Queenie was a very dependent person on Tom in terms of, some sort of stability and feeling loved, because Tom was always after her. The racism here, guys, is just like on another level. Okay, not that it's like on another level. It was just like every topic was treated so lightly. Every topic that she talked about was quite a very heavy topic, but it was treated so lightly that it was just like, bruh, these are serious issues. Like, why are you not making light? But it's just like everything's so casual. Queenie was a doormat in terms of like in sexual relationships. So she was a doormat because she, like, I think at some point she had sex and it wasn't quite, I don't think she wanted to have sex, but she was just kind of like, ugh. And in my head, I was like, oh my God. This book was quite like stressful, in one way or another. Like, it had a very great potential to be good, but I just hated how I was rooting for Queenie to want better and to do better, but she just kept making like dumbass decisions until like the last 100 pages, if I'm not mistaken. Then she was just kind of like getting her shit together. I understand that this book kind of like represents, a lot of people is just like, it's okay to be a mess. It's okay to make bad decisions. It's okay to be a black woman who is a mess and doesn't have their life together. But Queenie just took it too far, bruh. She was reckless. She was out here having unprotected sex. Like, guys, you know, it's self-worth also being gay, Queenie, guys, being gay. I've talked too much about this book, but yeah, that is my May wrap up. I didn't do quite a lot of reading this month because it was my birthday month, so I was having tons of fun, and that's on that. Let's go to part 2 this month is Youth Month in South Africa. It's also Pride Month. It's also the International Pride Month. You guys know that I've been trying to read a lot of queer books, and I've been singing that song for past 3 months now. But this month I'm really getting on to that. I am going to read Queer There and Everywhere. Like, literally, I'm going to start it and I'm going to read it. I promise. I need to finish The Memory of Love because someone dragged me on Instagram, was like, girl, I just saw that you never did a review, you never did a reading vlog, you never done gag. And I went to your Goodreads and you're on, like, you're so far. Not this drag, honey, not this drag. Not like this book is bad, guys. Like, the storyline is good, but it's just the font. Guys, the font here is just tiny. The Memory of Love by Aminata Fauna. And also because I am in a mood of crying. I don't know what I've been going through. I'm in a mood of crying. I am going to finally read A Thousand Splendid Suns and by Khalid Hossein. And I know as a person who reads books, it's quite a shock that I haven't read this book. But I wanted to start this book in lockdown, when we were in lockdown. But I was just so depressed by not having a graduation. Everything was just kind of like on a standstill, and my skin was breaking, like nothing was cute. So I didn't read it, but I am in a mood of crying, and I've heard that this book, you would shed tears. So I'm ready. Let's get on into the fun parts. Guys, a couple of people who love me. Some of my friends for my birthday got me books. My friends will never stop complaining about me having a lot of books and not reading them. But one thing about them, they love me and they'll buy me more books. Shout out to CNA for having the sale and for my friends to cop me all these books, okay? Listen. The first book that my friends got me is Small Things by T. Okay, so this is Small Things by Tikeng Mohlele, and I've heard that this book inomgo, and actually I've started it. I started this book when I came back from my vacation, and I'm currently on page 22. And so far, it's really interesting. I think it is historical fiction. Yeah, I think it is, because the part where he talks about, like apartheid and everything like that. So, yeah. My friend, actually, she bought me this book last minute, and she was just like, this is going to be another of our body read. And we have 2 body reads now. And I'm just going to need to wait for her until she finishes her masters for us to do our body reads, but we keep buying books. This is Sex and Vanity by Kevin Kwan, and this is from the author of Crazy Rich Asians, and I'm really looking forward to it. Like, I'm very excited. I feel like the reviews are half and half, like they're half good, they're half bad, and I really don't know. You know me, guys, I never read the blurb, so I'm always surprised when I read the book. I don't know what this is about. Yeah, looking forward to reading this. I don't know when though, because my buddy is not gonna read with me, so. But thank you for the book, friend. The book that I got is Grown Ups by Marion Keyes. Guys, look how thick she is. She thick, just like me. A friend of mine has been telling me, she's like, girl, she read this book, I think it was during lockdown. And she was like, girl, this book is amazing. And she loves books, but she really never really hypes books. And this book has been she talks about this book every other 3 months. She's like, it's really good, you should get it. And I decided because CNA had a sale and it was $50, I think. And a friend of mine was just like, here you go. You get a book. Zamo gets a book. Another book that I got is Coconuts by Kabono Matla. I read Period Pains in varsity, and I read it. I took it from the UJ library. So when I saw Coconuts, I was like, you know what? I need to get her because Period Pain was actually quite good. I think I want to reread again. Just to, just also I want a copy. So. I also got This Monoble Body by Titi Dangaremba. This is the third book of the Nervous Condition trilogy, and I do not have the Book of Knots, and I can't find the Book of Knots, guys. Like, it's just in me because I do not want to read this book until I read the Book of Knots. Like, I can't just jump, and I need to know how Utambo guys, end up. Like, I really need to know. Like, I've been on this journey since I was in high school, so I need to know. So yeah, I got this book. I got 2 memoirs. I got Basi. But yeah, I am definitely looking forward to reading this because I feel like Basitana is a person that I've always kind of like looked up to but never really went in depth. It's just like, someone who's just like, oh my gosh, they've done so much with their lives and they are these sophisticated, awesome women, and I just wanted to know more. So yeah, can't wait to read this one. And last but not least, I got Becoming by Michelle Obama. Guys, everything's complete now. I have A Promised Land and I have Becoming. Like, everything's complete now. Like, I'm happy. Like, everything's fine. Like, so good rights, guys, and everything's aligned in the world. Someone from Instagram bought me the Becoming journal, and I've journaled from it a couple of times, and it just made me, journaling in it just made me want to read the book and just to read Michelle's story. I feel like I've always, like with interviews and everything like that, especially when she did the tour for this book, I got a little glimpse of what the book is about and what's in the book, but I just really want to have my own experience and read it. And I don't know, I might just have a month where I'm just reading memoirs, and yeah, looking forward to it. Shout out to my friends, guys, for getting me all these books. So if you're not following me on Instagram, do click. The link is below, okay? The handles are here. Also follow me on Twitter. I'm very hilarious there. Yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do hit the subscribe button. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? And yeah, sugars, until next time, thank you so much for watching. Bye.